Hello, and I have a very important question for you today. Well, two questions actually. How much wood would a woodchuck chip if a woodchuck could chip wood? And how much wood would a woodchip chuck if a woodchip could chuck wood? We have chipped a lot of wood today, and let's take a look at what we're doing. Hello friends, and welcome back to Western Wilds. Today we are starting Operation Emergency Deforestation. So our cows are eating a little bit more than we can produce. So I definitely need to start getting some extra hay plots put up, which means it's time to just go crazy on all of our forest here. So even though I really don't particularly like just cutting them all down with the devourer, that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I went and bought this massive new trailer just for this purpose. This is actually gonna hold 1,000,000 liters of wood chips for us. So I think we're gonna be able to get through a good number of trees as opposed to using one of the smaller trailers that we already had, or even, you know, the big TARDIS 200,000 liter trailer, because even that just didn't cut it. We would get through a couple trees and suddenly need to go empty out the trailer. And as long as I can manage not to just slide all over the place like that, we are going to knock this out real quick. I've bought a couple more plots down here, and I need to try and knock out as much as I can so that I can come through and plant a nice big grass field in order to make sure that our cows can stay fed without having to only make hay, because we still need to make silage for our biogas plant. And this seems to be acting really goofy today. The trailer bottom texturing there seems to be wigging out. It doesn't seem to want to take the stump out at the same time as the rest of the tree. It's cutting the tree down first, and then I gotta come back and finish up the stump, but whatever. It's working faster than it would be if I was logging all of them. And our wood prices still are not that great yet, so we're gonna do this, and then we can just turn all of this into biodiesel at our fuel refinery.
Hear me out,
right, so now that we have made this massive, massive pile of wood chips here, we have to actually collect it back up and stick some of it into our fuel refinery. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with the rest yet, because there's definitely more here than what that fuel refinery will hold. So we've got, oh, come on, our engine was just on. There we go. We have the lizard forage pickup here so that we can start refilling the wagon, because I kept dumping the wagon because it was just way, way too much to actually fill and take over. It would have been, I think it ended up being like 6 or 7 trips over here. So we got to fill this trailer back up and then go deliver some wood chips. And I'm either going to have to build a silo, or we're going to be selling some wood chips, which are probably a terrible, terrible price. Let's take a look here at wood chips. Yeah, I mean, even if we sell them down at the sawmill for 196 per 1,000 liters, that's not really that much. We'll definitely, you know, get a lot more use out of them if we convert these over into fuel for us, into some diesel. I suppose I could put them into the flour mill as well to be able to use. All right, is my problem picking them up, or is my problem getting them into the trailer? There we go. So, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with them right now, but we got to get rid of them because this is all getting turned into a grass field, so they cannot stay here. That is our one certain, is that they absolutely cannot stay here. So I'm going to get the first trailer loaded up here, and then we'll figure out how much our fuel refinery can hold and what else we're doing with them. All right, guys, so a quick little tip for you. If you're dealing with a trailer that's got kind of a picky sweet spot as it gets fully loaded, where your forage pickup doesn't want to be able to move around and hit into it, or even stay attached to the front and hit into it, if you grab another tractor or wheel loader or anything with a blade and just push everything right to the front of that forage pickup, as long as that pickup's in a spot where it'll keep throwing it into your trailer, it'll work just fine for you. You just got to make sure that you don't keep bashing into the forage pickup and get it pushed too far out of place to where it won't keep putting it into the back of the trailer. Now we have a fully filled 1 million liter trailer of wood chips, and it doesn't really look like we made that big of a dent. So I definitely have a lot of wood chips here. I mean, this whole area was kind of filled, so we've done a decent bit, but that's not even a quarter. I should have kept track maybe of how many wood chips we made through this process, because I honestly don't know how many wood chips I made, but I think I made a ton more than I would ever need. And we're probably going to be able to make gas for the rest of the time I am on this game without having to worry about it. Yeah, I think I made way more than I probably should have. And I'm going to throw up a bridge real fast right here at this intersection because, I guess just because, you don't know, that's under decorations, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be a lot easier to cross if we have a bridge right now, at least. That's way longer than we need. There we go. That looks about right. Let's make sure we have it kind of lined up right on there, and we're going to put it more towards this end just so that we keep this side kind of clear. There we go. One bridge. Little bumpy, but it'll work just fine for us. And it kind of fits with the fact that we just logged that whole area. So let's see how much our fuel refinery is going to hold, because I'm really not sure. And I might be throwing up a silo. This is a lot of wood. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else I can do with it besides use it in the flour mills if I want to, but I'm already using all of our electricity that we really have been just fine with. All right, let's see here. Moment of truth, overload it. And it's still going. I mean, it's holding quite a bit. It's almost full. Oh, it looks like it just got more storage somehow almost. Ooh, we might be able to at least hold 1 million there. Let's turn on diesel to wood chips. Yeah, you're 500,000 and rising. Well, 400,000. Yeah, it's probably gonna be 1 million. All right, so it'll hold 1 trailer full, but that's only 1 trailer full out of, I don't know, 10 more, 7 more, something like that. So we're gonna need something else to do with wood chips so that I can start growing grass over there, because this isn't going to produce that quickly out of them. 600 cycles an hour at 1,000 per cycle equals 600,000 per hour. Well, per month. Yeah, that's 600 cycles per month, not per hour. So that's only 600,000 liters per month. That's hardly anything for us. I don't think I'll be able to really use an extension on this, because that would almost be ideal. Let's keep it more on this side, so it's going to be near all the productions. Maybe we'll just stick it right by our mini biogas. I might regret putting it there, but we're going to put it there. And that was the rest of my money right now. I am making quite a bit, though, off the biogas plants, so I'm not worried about it, because I've got those just set to selling right now. Like I said, I suppose I could always dump the wood chips into our flour mills to use for all those productions. It will use those as a fuel source now. And who knows, maybe we will. I got to take a look at what we can actually make off that fuel, I suppose, because we could always sell the diesel and make a profit off of it by doing this too, because we'll have more than enough diesel if I don't crash everything. Woo! All right, off-road and tractor trailer, cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's, while this drives over there, let me take a look real fast. We're making 25 diesel and 800 compost. I mean, the compost is all selling too, so we'll be making money off of that. 25 diesel, Diesel's not going to be selling super high if I sell it, I don't think. It's probably not even giving me a price here for selling diesel. I mean, that'll push our average price pretty high if I auto sell it. 2,000 per... So you're about 2 per liter, so we're about $50 per 1,000 liters of wood chips. Yeah, we might just go ahead and use a lot of this in the flour mills, because, I mean, to be fair, 50 per 1,000 liters is not much. That's what, $5,000 per trailer, basically, plus whatever we're making off the compost. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Let me get all of this cleaned up, though, because this in itself is going to take a while, and we're probably going to be into tomorrow by the time we start actually selling off or start actually mowing this field and working on everything else. So it's going to be cleanup time here for a bit. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. It is going to be cleanup time for a bit. And if you want to know how many wood chips we ended up with, you'll have to check out the next episode, where I will let you know as soon as we start up here how many wood chips we wound up with after this one. It's going to take so long to clean all this up that it'll have to be another episode where we'll do the big grand reveal with how many wood chips we ultimately collected out of deforesting this whole section in Western Wilds. I will get all of this cleared up and fill up that silo with all these wood chips, I guess, or get a good bit of that silo filled up with all these wood chips. Until next time, everybody, happy gaming, and thank you for watching.